Hello everybody, it's Locke again. Saturday afternoon out here in Guilford County on Lake Mackintosh. Getting ready to walk a little 3-mile loop trail. It's very nice, low humidity, low temperature. A lot of people out today enjoying the last few days of summer. I thought I'd come out and join them myself. I just left the house a few minutes ago. Been watching TV all weekend with all the news coming in about the Hurricane Irma just tracking up toward Florida Peninsula, and it's not looking good for the West Coast right now, or any part of Florida for that matter. But a lot of bad news with that storm and Hurricane Harvey that's impacted Texas and Louisiana area. A lot of people in bad shape, and a lot of need, a lot of suffering going on. But of all the bad news, life still goes on. Anyway, I'm going to just kind of let the camera do the talking here. There's up some little birds up here. Yeah. One thing about these local trails in Alamance County, and so as far as that goes, most of the trails in this central part of North Carolina, most of them are either county or state park areas, and they're very, very well maintained and groomed. They're very hiker friendly. Sort of spoils us. A few weeks ago when I was up on the Appalachian Trail, I thought I was going to go out there and knock out some big miles, but I found out real quick that 10 miles up there in a day on the AT is a lot different than 10 miles back here in Alamance County or the central North Carolina area. As far as difficulty, with all of these trails being so close in and user friendly and a lot of activity there, the maintenance on them is just most of the time impeccable. But when you get up there on the AT, especially up in where I've been in Virginia, Central Virginia, north of Roanoke, or Dalesville, you might go miles and miles without seeing anybody. I did the 15-miler I did in 2 days. I didn't see but 7 people. I saw 5 people first day, 7 people the second day. But some of those trails up there are just incredibly difficult, or they are for me, being a kind of a novice hiker. But some of those inclines and declines up there are like anywhere from 20 to 30 degrees, and they're rocky, rooty, and they're with the areas that you have to step up, similar to this one right here, possibly that route running across. Some of the areas up there you may be stepping up 3 feet, and you already might be on an incline of 25 or 30 degrees. And so it's difficult to try to get footing to get from one level to the other, especially since you're already on an incline and you're having to step up a couple of feet. And the footing is difficult with the rocks, loose impediments, and the roots and things like that. Trying to roll out from under your feet. It makes for treacherous footing in some cases, and and falls in other cases too, where you don't have the foothold you thought you had, and you go down. So it's part of life on the OT, or some of these wilderness trails that are not kept up like some of the local trails. Town like where I am, maybe 6 miles from town. But anyway, I just want to kind of explain that difference and how it was a very hard lesson I learned going up in my young mind, telling me things that my whole body couldn't cash in. It was like writing a check. You don't have any funds in the bank to cover it. My mind was telling me I could do these things, and the tough reality of it was that my young mind was telling me some things that my whole body just couldn't carry out. So it kind of taught me a lesson. The hike I went on, the 2-day hike I went on, was sort of a pre-hike for an upcoming hike I had planned for 8 days. And the lesson that I learned was that I was not ready. And it was a hard lesson, because you hate to admit failure, but you got to be honest with yourself, and reality is a real thing. So I found out real quick that I could do 2 days, and I did. But my body was not ready to take on 8 days worth of AT here quite yet. Pack weight was a issue that I got to address. I carried a pack that was too heavy, about 30 pounds, which is really not that heavy for some of the guys that are on the AT every day and have done it for day in and day out. But for somebody starting out, that's a lot of weight, especially when you're going up these inclines, and these declines are just as bad coming down, because you got this, if you trip, you got this momentum on your back that's just pushing you forward, whichever way you're going, up or down. And so I had to go back and reassess my capabilities and my strategies and things. And what I've come to the realization of is that I need to do more work in the gym. 8-10 miles on the treadmill is not 8-10 miles on the trail. I was in good shape to do that, but I need to work more legs, a lot of leg exercises. I need to do squats, extensions, thrust, things like that. But I've got to build up my lower body to a better degree than what it is now. So what I have planned to do, instead of that 8-day trip I planned, I was going to shorten it up to a 2 or 3 day trip, and I was going to work on getting everything right, pack weight, strategies, maybe strategize a little bit better the terrain I was going to hike, those sorts of things. But forget about these long hikes till I can get better prepared. And so that's kind of where I'm at now, and it's getting toward the season where it's going to turn cold, and I'm not much of a cold weather person. I'm not planning on doing much hiking once it gets down into the 20s. But next year, when I keep my hiking back in the high gear, I'm gonna do some day hikes mainly. I'm gonna do some overnights. I'm gonna plan my pack weight to be a little bit lighter, and I'm gonna try to get somebody to go with me. It's fun solo, but it can be dangerous, as far as if you hurt yourself. But just having somebody out on the trail that you can talk to, not necessarily hiking step by step, but you can see them every few hours or whatever at the end of the day. It makes it for a little bit more enjoyment, I think. Some people don't, but I would like a little company. But anyway, that's kind of the direction I'm going to go in next year, and I'm going to try to strategize on doing as much of the state of Virginia as I possibly can. Roanoke is above Roanoke is where the trail crosses 220, and it's up near Dalesville. It's about 2 hours and 15 minutes from my house, so it's easier for me to go up that way and get on the AT and work at north, and then come back and work at south. And so I'm gonna see what I can do next year on the state of Virginia, and make up my mind maybe next year as to whether or not I want to do an AT attempt. I know it's a lofty goal, but something I wanted to do for a long time. And you know, if you don't reach down and go for your dreams, you know, you sitting on them and you're always wondering what if. So I think I'd rather try it and fail than sit back and wonder and never know. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead. That's enough rambling for right now. I'll come back and ramble a little bit more, a little bit. Anyway, I'll touch base in a little bit.